Is the Master Chief who we think he is? Long before the Halo Ray existed, the humans encountered the Flood. The leader of the human fleet was named Forthenko, the Lord of Admirals. At this point, all he wanted was to eradicate the Flood. Nothing else mattered. The humans were desperately searching for a safe haven from the Flood when they came across a foreigner planet.
You know we have no choice.
When seeing that it already showed signs of the Flood on the planet, the humans started to eradicate the planet to cleanse it of its virus. When the foreigners saw this, they took it as an attack on the foreigners themselves and responded with an all-out forerunner-human war lasting a millennia. The foreigners overcame the humans in this war, but not without suffering severe losses first, thus fueling the Didat's hatred for mankind. He says, "My finest opponent, know this, relentless enemy, killer of our children, Lord of Admirals. Soon we will face the enemy you have faced and defeated, and we are afraid."
Humanity hadn't been expanding. They were running. Weakened from our conflict, we were no match for the parasite which pursued you.
The foreigners then discovered the Flood and realized that perhaps the humans weren't attacking them at all. A foreigner meeting is held to discuss what to do about the Flood. The Didact in Halo 4, your Didact, proposed to create shield worlds to protect the foreigners from the Flood. Master Builder Faber proposed to create the Halo Ray to wipe out all sentient life in the galaxy. The Didat said doing this is an abomination to the mantle of responsibility. The Master Builder eventually won this political debate and ordered the Didat to stop construction on his shield worlds. The Master Builder exiled him to Earth. After this, the Foreigner Flood War begins and the Halo Array begins construction. The story now shifts to a young foreigner named Bornstellar Mate's Internal Lasting, but we will just call him Bornstellar for now. He and his AI travel to Earth in search of the precursor artifacts. He finds two humans on Earth named Chakas and Riser, and they act as guides to help him find these artifacts. They come across the cryptum containing the Didact and awaken him. Later in the story, the Didact performs a brevet mutation on Bornstellar, essentially making him a copy of himself. The mutation gave Bornstellar all the Didact's thoughts and memories. Bornstellar is now known as Didact, and the Didact is the one who composes almost all of the now endangered species of humans and gets locked inside Requiem by the Librarian. The Didact is the one who takes his place and ends up firing the Halo Array to wipe out the Flood. Didact says to 343 Guilty Spark before activating the Halo Array, "Were it your choice, could you fire the Halo Array?" Before this, however, Chakas gets badly injured and only his mind can be salvaged. Bornstellar rebirths Chakas as 343 Guilty Spark. We also find out the Librarian has been busy placing imprints in many people. Think of it as an imprint as a subconscious desire. The receiver of an imprint may not know it exists, but it's there. Here's a list of a few aka imprints that the Librarian has imprinted. Chakas, Riser, and their AI was imprinted to go to Earth to awaken the Didact in his cryptum. Chakas is imprinted with the Forthenko's Gias. Bornstellar tells of another Gias that he suspects the Librarian imprinted somewhere on the human race. These imprints start to make sense if thought about long enough. For example, without the Didact would have not been awakened. Number 2 is why 343 Guilty Spark is always eager to find the Halo rings in the Halo franchise. But what about 3? Who did the Librarian imprint onto the human race? Looking deep enough will uncover the answer. Let's look at this quote in Halo 4 during the middle of the mission. The Librarian says to the Master Chief, Reclaimer,
"When I indexed mankind for repopulation, I hid seeds from the Didact. Seeds which would lead to an eventuality. Your physical evolution, your combat skin, even your ancilla Cortana. You are the culmination of 1,000 lifetimes of planning."
Planning for what?
From this quote, it could be an easy argument to say that Master Chief is the one that the Librarian placed this imprint on. However, what is imprinted on Master Chief? Whose geos does Master Chief hold? To answer this, we must go back to the days of Halo 1, the first cutscene in Mission 2 Betrayals. Right before activating a Halo, the oblivious Master Chief is confronted by Cortana, who begins to tell him what the Halo actually does. Shocked by this news, Master Chief turns to 343 Guilty Spark and asks him if what Cortana says is true.
Is it true?
More or less. Technically, this installation's pulse has a maximum effective radius of 25,000 light years. But once the others follow suit, this galaxy will be quite devoid of life. Or at least any life with sufficient biomass to sustain the flood. But you already knew that. I mean, how couldn't you?
Left out that little detail, did he?
We have followed outbreak containment procedure to the letter. You were with me each step of the way as we managed this crisis.
Chief, I'm picking up movement.
Why would you hesitate to do what you've already done?
We need to go right now.
Last time you asked me, if it were my choice, would I do it? Having had considerable time to ponder your query, my answer has not changed. There is no choice. We must activate the ring.
There is only one reason Guilty Spark is talking to Chief as if he is the Isodidact, a Librarian imprinted Born Stellar's guess onto Master Chief, and that is who Guilty Spark is referring to. As crazy as that sounds, with this irrefutable evidence, there is no way it isn't true. The effect it will have on Halo 5 Guardians may be immense. Perhaps the Master Chief will find out his true legacy. The Arbiter says to Agent Locke at E3 2014, the Master Chief Collection trailer,
"Because the seeds of our future are sown in his past."
Comment down in the comment section if you have any questions, suggestions, theories of your own, or comments on this video. Be sure to subscribe here on HaloFollower for plenty more of your Halo news and entertainment. Oh, and be sure to like this video up if you found it interesting. I know I sure did. See you guys next time and peace out.